Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So in today's assignment or a tutorial, we will see a 7-segment decoder. So here in this experiment, we will first see a conversion of numbers or conversion of binary inputs to a character. Okay, we can print different characters like these. For here the example what I have given is H, E, L and O. Okay, so here we will take a 7-segment decoder for which we will need 3 inputs. So we will take switch inputs over here. So here we can see implements a circuit that can display 5 characters on a 7-segment display. So what are these 5 characters? It is over here H, E, L and O. Next we will see how many inputs we may need for this. We may need for a 7-segment decoder, there are 7 outputs from 0 to 7. So we will need 3 inputs because 2 power 3 is 8. So that is why we will need 3 inputs. So you can check here in the calculator. 2 raised to 3 is 8. So 2 power 3 is 8. So 7, for when we need 7 outputs, the inputs we have to take is 3. So we will take 3 inputs, switch 0, switch 1 and switch 2. So here for the first input, when all the 3 switches are 0, the output should be H. When it is 0, 0, 1, the output should be E. When it is 0, 1, 0, the output is L. When it is 0, 1, 1, the output is O. For the rest 1, 0, 0, it is blank. 1, 0, 1, it is blank. 1, 1, 0, it is blank. 1, 1, 1, it is blank. So all these outputs should be visible on the hexadecimal display. So now in the outputs we can see the state of the switches in LED are 0 to 2. In hex 0 we will see the character H or E or L or O in the output hex 0. So here the first part, which is module, the name of the program, part 4, the inputs switch, outputs LEDR and hex 0. So these two are the outputs, LEDR and hex 0. So switches, how many switches? We have 3 switches. So we will take switch 0 to 2, 3 switches. Now outputs same as the inputs. So switch 0 has 3 so there are 3 switches 0 to 2. So similarly LEDR also 0 to 2. Next hex 0. So this hex 0 has 7 LEDs. It has 7 LEDs, right? So we will take from hex 0 we will take from 0 to 6, which are 7 LEDs or 7-segment display. Next we will wire the circuit wire C0 to 2 because there are 3 inputs. So we will write wire C0 to 2. Next, so if you see here, this is the diagram for a 7-segment display. We will start from here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So total of 7 LEDs. So the output should be displayed on this LED. On all these LEDs, which is the hexadecimal display. So this is your hexadecimal display. So when there are 7 outputs, you need 3 inputs because 2 power 3 or 2 raised to 3 is 8. So 7 outputs is less than 8, so we can take 3 inputs. Okay, so 3 inputs are taken over here, and we will use it for the 7 segment display. So over here we will print H, E, L and O. So how to print H, E, L and O over here? Over here we have taken 3 switches, 3 LEDRs and 0 to 6, which is 7 LEDs. We wire the inputs. Switches is assigned to LEDR and switch 0 to 2 is assigned to wire input C0 to 2. Now how to write this over here? First we have to check the first LED hex 0. We have to see here if it is on or off in the first input. When you see here in H, E, L and O, first we have to check where it is on. So here this 0 LED is off in H, it is on in E, it is on in L and it is on in O. So we will write this input over here, right? So it is it is 0 0 1 for E. For E it is 0 0 1. So write this code here, not of C2 and not of C1 and C0. Next it is on in E. So next we will write OR, and then we will write not of C2 and C1 and C0. Okay. I'm sorry, that was not on in L, this was on in O. For O it is 0 1 1. So we will write not of C2 and C1 and C0. So it is on in E and O, it is not on in L, right? So please correct this, I was wrong over here. In L it is off, it is on only in E and in O. So what is the equation for E? The equation for E is 0 0 1. So we write for 0 we write not of C2, not of C1. For 1 we write C0. Next check for O. What is the input for O? It is 0 1 1. So for 0 we write not of C2 and C1 and C0. Next for LED1, for LED1 we will see where it is on. It is on in H and it is on in O. For H the inputs are 0 0 0. So we will see here not of C2, not of C1 and not of C0. And for O it is 0 1 1. So we will write not of C2 and C1 and C0. Next we will see for LED2. Where LED2 is on, it is on in H and it is on in O. So for H it is 0 0 0, for O it is 0 1 1. So write the same equation, not of C2, not of C1 and not of C0, and then not of C2 and C1 and C0. Next check for LED3. For LED3 it is on in E, it is on in L, it is on in O. So 0 1 1, sorry 0 0 1, 0 1 0, 0 1 1. So come here down. For LED3 not of C2 and not of C1 and C0, 0 0 1. Next 0 1 0. So not of C2 and C1 and not of C0. For the last 0 1 1. So it is not of C2 and C1 and C0. Next check for LED4. For LED4 it is H is on, E is on, L is on, O is on. So write all 4. So we'll start with 0 0 0. So we'll write not of C2 and not of C1 and not of C0. Next it is 0 0 1, so we will write not of C2 and not of C1 and C0. Next it is 0 1 0, so we'll write not of C2 and C1 and not of C0. The last is 0 1 1, so we'll write not of C2 and not of C1 and C0. Next we'll check for LED 5. For LED 5 also all are on, so H is on, E is on, L is on and O is on. So repeat the same equation, not of C2 and not of C1 and not C0, not C2 and not C1 and C0, not C2 and C1 and not C0, not C2 and C1 and C0. Now coming to the last LED 6. So check where this is on. It is on in H, it is on in E. So write these two equations, 0 0 0 and 0 0 1. So not C2 and not C1 and not C0, or put the OR gate and not, and write not C2 and not C1 and C0 and write the program and finish your program and write end module. After you write this, we will see the output in our hardware. After you write this, compile your program. So I'll compile my program by saving the changes, so you can check over here if it is, once it is reaching 100%, we can stop, we can see if it has compiled successfully, and then we can go on to enter the pin numbers. So over here, to enter the pin numbers, before that we'll see the compilation was successful. Click OK, go to assignments, pin planner, and enter your pin numbers, and then compile it once more, and then load the program into the device. So now once it has been compiled for the second time, it has been successfully compiled. Click OK. Now click Tools, Programmer, and click Start, and wait for the progress bar to reach 100%. Once it is reached 100%, now we will see the output in our kit. Okay. So now coming to the result part, we can see that we have three inputs: switch 0, switch 1 and switch 2. When switch 0 is 0, switch 1 is 0, switch 2 is 0, the result is H. Now if I change switch 0 to 1, it will change to E. So for 0 0 1, the output is E. When I make switch 1 to 1, it becomes L. So when it is 0 1 0, the output is L. And when I make 0 1 and 1, the output is O. So 0, switch 2 is 0, switch 1 is 1, switch 0 is 0. So when it is 0 1 1, the output is O. So we can see it once more: 0 0 0 H, 0 0 1 E, 0 1 0 L, 0 1 1 it is O. So that's all for today. Thank you.